Hey everyone, this is Nikita and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, as you have already seen from the title, I will be solving few questions from the topic p block elements. So yeah, let's begin solving the question. First question is identify the correct formula of oleum from following. Option A is H2S2O7. Option B is H2SO3, which is sulfurous acid. Option C is sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4. And option D is H2S2O8. So basically the correct formula of oleum is H2S2O7. That means A is the correct option. Question number 2. Which of the following is incorrect statement? SiCl4 is easily hydrolyzed. This is correct. GeX4, where X can be fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine, is more stable than GeX2. SnF4 is ionic in nature. Option D, PbF4 is covalent in nature. So if you have a look at the carbon family, basically the tetrahalides formed by that group, basically most of them are covalent in nature. Okay, but there are few exceptions. Two exceptions among them is one SnF4, which is ionic in nature, and also PbF4. This is also ionic in nature. So this is the incorrect statement for the second question. That means D will be the incorrect statement. Okay. Third question. Third question is among the following correct order of acidity. So there are four compounds given to you and you have to predict the correct order of acidity, right? So in order to predict the correct order of acidity, you should remember acidity is directly proportional to oxidation state. So you need to calculate the oxidation state of chlorine in individual compounds given to you. So this is the third question. HClO. तो इसमें 1 plus x minus 2 x equals to plus 1. Okay. HClO2. 1 plus x minus 4 equals to 0. X equals to plus 3. HClO3. 1 plus x minus 6 equals to 0. So x equals to plus 5. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. It will go here. So plus 5. HClO4. So it will be 1 plus x minus 8 equals to 0. So x equals to plus 7. So the one with highest acidity will be HClO4, followed by HClO3, HClO2, and the least will be of HClO. Okay, so this will be the order. So HClO4, then HClO3, HClO2, then HClO. So that means A is the correct option. Okay. Now next question. Okay. So fourth question is which is the correct statement for given acids? Phosphenic acid is monoprotic acid while phosphonic acid is diprotic acid. Option B, phosphenic acid is diprotic acid while phosphonic acid is monoprotic acid. Option C, both are triprotic acids. Option D, both are diprotic acids. तो सबसे पहले तो we need to draw the structure of phosphenic acids and phosphonic acids. So question number 4, for a phosphenic acid, I'll first draw for phosphenic acid. So this is the structure OH. So due to the replaceable, basically one H plus is replaceable in the case of phosphenic acid. This is monoprotic acid. सारे H plus replaceable नहीं होते. Basically जो oxygen से attached है, only that hydrogen will be replaceable. So this is monoprotic acid. Now this is the case of phosphenic acid. That means phosphenic acid is monoprotic. Now it says about okay, so this is monoprotic acid. Now I'll draw the another one. I'll erase this. I'll draw for phosphonic acid. Phosphonic acid. So the structure is OH, OH एंड H. और यहाँ पे आप देखोगे कि कितने रिप्लेसेबल H प्लस आयंस है. ऑक्सीजन से 2 हाइड्रोजन, ये वाले एक इससे H प्लस रिप्लेस होगा, एक इससे. तो ये क्या हो गया, ये डाइप्रोटिक. मतलब कि phosphenic acid is monoprotic and phosphonic acid is diprotic acid. That means A is the correct option. Okay. Next question. So you just need to, this type of question can also be asked, but you should know how number of replaceable H plus or OH minus ions. It's very important here. Question number 5. Correct geometry and hybridization for XeF4R. So I'll do it in the form of trick so that it is a time savior for you as well. XeF4, right? So number of valence electron on central atom plus univalent atom divided by 2. This is the formula. So number of valence electron on central atom is xenon over here, so you have to put 8 plus fluorine ka 4 since it is univalent, right? So divided by 2, so this will be 12 by 2, that means 6. Okay, so 6 means hybridization क्या होगा, sp3d2. ये इसके अलावा हाइब्रिडाइजेशन और दूसरा नहीं हो सकता. नाउ sp3d2 है और यहाँ पे 4 फ्लोरीन के हैं, मतलब कि 4 + 2. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ज्योमेट्री क्या होगी इसकी, ऑक्टाहेड्रल. ओके, ऑक्टाहेड्रल होना चाहिए, बट यहाँ पे 2 लोन पेयर है, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ स्क्वायर प्लेनर. ओके, geometry is square planar specifically. Okay, it is octahedral, but since there are 2 lone pairs present over here, it is square planar. Yeah, that means D will be the correct option. Okay, question number 6. Boric acid is an acid because its molecule contains replaceable H plus ions, combines with proton from water molecule, gives up proton, accepts OH minus from water, releasing proton. So this is the 6th question. Boric acid का formula होता है H3BO3, right? So why is it is an acid? So H3BO3 basically reacts with water, accepts an OH minus from water and forms BOH4 minus and releases a H plus. That's why it is an acid. That means C is the correct option. Okay, this is the last question. Match the compounds given in column 1 with the hybridization and shape given in column 2 and mark correct option. Okay, so first of all, this is the second question and I'll start with XeF6. Okay, so this is 8 plus 6 divided by 2. 8 plus 6 is 14 by 2, that means 7. 6 plus 1. Okay, now XeO3, 8 divided, since this is not univalent, you don't have to take its contribution, 4. ठीक है, then we have XeOF4. So this is 8 plus this is bivalent, you don't have to take its contribution, divided by 2, so this is 12 by 2 means 6. Okay, so then we have, okay, so I'll first tell the structure of these. So XeF6 is basically it is 6 plus 1, that means it is distorted octahedral. Okay, for XeO3 the structure will be pyramidal. For XeOF4 it will be स्क्वायर पिरामिडल. कैसे स्क्वायर पिरामिडल? बिकॉज ये होगा 5 + 1. ठीक है, 4 + 1 5 + 1 5 होंगे और एक लोन पेयर, सो इट विल बी स्क्वायर पिरामिडल. नाउ आई विल राइट, सो फॉर XeF6 it is distorted octahedral. For XeO3 it is pyramidal. For XeOF4 it is square pyramidal. Now last we have XeF4 जिसका हमने अभी किया, which is I'm not writing it again, it is square planar. Okay, So you have to now match among them. So XeF6 which is A, इसका होगा 1. For B which is XeO3, it will be pyramidal, means 3. For C XeOF4, it is square pyramidal, 4. Now D we have XeF4 which is square planar, 2. So A1, B3, C4, D2, that means D is the correct option. So D is the correct option for this question. Yeah. So just go through the structures and shapes, geometry and all, specifically because it is asked every time in the question. Yeah. So here we end this video. That was all about it. I hope this was helpful and fruitful for the students. And if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Forward it to your loved ones who want to study chemistry. And yeah, thank you for watching.